Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Let's get straight into the charts. And wow, it's amazing to look at the charts right now. My price targets have been hit, almost all of them, and I still have price targets, very reasonable price targets. But remember, I'm not your financial advisor, this is just for fun. But here in this bull run that started right here, and I predicted right there when we were down here that it's going to be a bullish turnaround, and I had my price targets. My price targets have been hit all the way through here, and right now this is the weekly chart on gold. I predicted that when we break out of this wedge, and most probably will break out to the upside because this is a bullish wedge, a falling wedge, then we will have a run to the upside. And this is exactly what happened. On the weekly, we broke out and we are on our way up. So what's next? On the weekly, I can see that our first resistance will be at around 1830. But once we break through that level, and we will break through this long-term falling trend line, then we are going to be on our way up to 1900. Actually, 1900 is my price target since we broke out of this wedge. So unless we fall back down below this trend line into this wedge, then this is a valid price target. So I think we are on our way up. The candles, weekly candles look very nice, confirming the uptrend. So on the weekly, 1900 is my price target. We will get there sooner than most people think. Let's look at the daily chart on gold. So this is the daily chart on gold, and yeah, when I look at the daily chart, I had this resistance, area of resistance. We wanted to break through there, but couldn't. We pulled back. Then we had these attempts, but couldn't stay even in this area. We pulled back and then again and pulled back. And right now we just rushed through it. It's not an resistance for us anymore. It could be support, so we could fall down anytime to this level 1810, and even have a wick into this area or go into this area, but I believe this is now support. And so as we are on our way up to 1830, 1835-ish levels or area, actually 1833 is this line, resistance line that I drew here, we can have pullbacks to this area. Okay, so let's go over to silver and see what's going on there. So that's silver, and that's the silver chart, the daily chart on silver. On the daily, as you can see, we just went through this area of resistance, and we are right now above it. And as usually, we already met my price target yesterday that I had here at 24.15, and of course it has been hit. So what's next? Yeah, we could have pullbacks anytime here, even to this level, 23.8. I'm not sure if we will pull back there because it looks very nice and we broke out. So I believe we will, with our pullbacks, we will stop at around 24.28-ish levels. Of course, we can have wicks down. But I think we will come back over this area, and we have developed a big inverse head and shoulder pattern. This is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. So once we break above the neckline, which is the neckline could be 24.8, 24.7, then off we go to the upside, and then we will have a clear price target. But right now what I see is that we are on our way up to 24.7, 24.8. Let's wait and see how silver behaves there. Can we just rush through it and hit my price target, which is as 25, or we spend some time there, or fall back, pull back, and then start to go there. Anytime we can also pull back to, yeah, the 20-day EMA is right now at 23.8, and but the 20-day EMA crossed the 50-day EMA. That's a very bullish sign, so maybe we are not pulling back to this area right now. Let's go over to the 4-hour chart on silver. So that's the 4-hour chart on silver, and yeah, we had this inverse head and shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, and out of this I have my price target to 25. I think this is a valid pattern, so I'm quite sure my price target will be hit anytime. So even though we have pullbacks, this could be a bullish flag right now that we are building up here, and we can turn around anytime and start our way run up to 24.8, but eventually I believe it's 25, the price target. Let's just have a look at the weekly chart on silver and see if there's anything worth mentioning there. So the weekly chart on silver, yeah, we broke out of this wedge, and even though we have pullbacks, we are on our way to 28. 28 is a valid target, and I also measured the price target out of this big inverse head and shoulder pattern. Let me show it to you. So this is a shoulder, head, oops, and shoulder. So once we get above 24.8, that's the neckline, 24.8. Once we get above there, then my price target is 28, and it's a very good price target, very clear price target, and I think because of this wedge also we are on our way to 28. So I do believe silver is very bullish, and we are going to go to the upside anytime. So even though we have pullbacks on our way, we are on our way to 28. This is what this chart is telling me. That's all for now. See you next time.